Hi everyone, Tracy from Australia with a flip through of my latest journal. It's a design team project for That's Just Penny on Etsy and is very grungy single signature journal. I've made the cover from an upcycled envelope and decoupaged one of the pages from the kit onto that, and there's a little nameplate with vintage stamped on it. So created a pocket with the other part of the envelope and then just popped some pieces of scrap paper, a page from the kit and an old file card which I've stapled a piece of ephemera to. So just some very grungy pieces that you can do writing on in there. So you can see from that first page there how grungy these papers are. They're very botanical in nature and very vintage, which I've really enjoyed. So the pocket was created using a page from the kit, which I've cut down, and then those cards were made from pieces from my scrap box. Tea-dyed doily, piece of vintage music paper which I've gessoed and then decoupaged a napkin onto. This little fold out piece of tea-dyed paper, edge punched, and then I've made a pocket with it, and that's one of the tags from the kit which I've backed onto some scrap cardboard baking paper, and I've stapled a little collage of fibres to that. So the little pocket that I've created there is actually the same paper that I've used on the front. I've cut that up and used it as ephemera throughout the journal. So the little envelope I've made from scrap, and then the little piece that goes in it I've stamped. Just some little stamps there that were also cut off and put into there, and some collaged fibre. That large pocket is a piece of scrap paper, and then that's the other side of the paper that I've cut up for ephemera. I really liked that page. This is a beautiful little poem, and I've just popped a piece of seam binding on there tied as a bow to decorate. In the glassine bag, a piece of ephemera that I've stamped, and also a piece from my scrap box. Tea dye, another tea dyed piece of baking paper with some ephemera stapled to it. I've done a lot of stapling and a lot of use of little scrap pieces to give that grungy sort of feel. Onto the back of that page I've just glued down some pieces. Love this daffodil page, it's beautiful. So that's a cutout from another page and I've just glued that on. Same with the music page there, gessoed and decoupage part of a doily. So same sort of flip out. That's a piece of ephemera from the kit. You can see that I've tea dyed the back. Little coin envelope that I've made out of tracing paper, and then popped a piece of tea dyed paper into that. So a piece of ephemera glued onto the front of that, and a couple of little flowers, lace flowers. So I've made a pocket out of this one. I printed out the page twice and made a pocket. Again, file card and a piece of one of the pages that I've used for extra writing space. Tea dyed doily, gorgeous ledger page from the kit. Music paper and baking paper used to create the pocket. I had some flower stickers. I'm not really into stickers, but they were gifted to me, so I've used one there. Printed the word vintage onto some fabric and glued it down. The little ticket, the little card I've made using an offcut from the kit, and that image there is also an offcut from the kit which I've backed onto dictionary page and another piece of scrap paper. So again, another page from the kit. I will put something on the strings, haven't decided what yet. Again, another coin envelope made from tracing paper, and then some scrap bits of paper in there to journal on. So I made a little collage down the bottom as the pocket. There's a piece of lace, a ticket that I've made, a little piece from the kit, and a stamp. Again, a flip out that I've created, put a piece of ephemera onto that, and some fibres, and the little card is one that I've created, and then another of those cards from the kit. The other side of that beautiful piece of ledger paper, tea-dyed doily. The bottom piece of ephemera is a piece from the kit, and then I've put some scraps of lace, etc. on the top there. Again, gessoed, put on a napkin piece. Oh, I love this page. It's probably my favourite page. So I printed it out twice, gessoed the first image, and then used seam binding to tie that as a little flip up. Ledger paper, a piece from the kit that I've stapled on. The other side of the glassine bag, and that's a piece from the kit, and then a scrap piece of paper and another little tag that I've made from an offcut from the kit. So this kit contained quite a lot of ephemera and pages, and I've only used about half because I knew it was going to be single signature. So again, I've made a card using an offcut from the kit, a little piece of ephemera that I've stamped, and some tickets tucked into there, and it's been layered. So a little bit of stamping. Little ticket is one that I've made from an offcut from the kit, and the other one is a tag that's provided in the kit. And as I said, there's a lot more to this kit. I was making single signature, so I haven't used all of it. And there we have it. I hope you've enjoyed my grungy little journal. Details of the kit will be in the description box below. Thank you for watching.